Third Eye Bell here. Hey y'all. Happy Saturday. I'm sitting out here getting some sun. I may look a little blurry, but I'm not one to do all that editing and lighting and stuff. I just kind of go with the flow. But I had to come on and talk about Mary Jane. Mary Jane. And the title of this video is How to Smoke Economically. How to smoke on a budget. And still enjoy a life of cannabis and to take in the medicine and just learn how to live the life of this organic plant without stressing about having to buy it. We're here in California. Everything in California is expensive as hell now. Now that things are opening up, it looks like everything has doubled in price. And we know that this already is expensive. They're not going to sell it for cheap. Regardless of supply, demand, whatever, it doesn't apply when it comes to this plant. But I am an organic grower. I've been growing this for many years, and most of the time, any of the Mary Jane and ganja that I smoke is what I grew. I'll go out and check out some of the dispensaries that I think are the new ones just to see what's out there and to stay amidst. But I generally, or I get it from other grower friends of mine who I support. As small growers, we kind of got kicked out the game when it became all commercialized and people were able to put boosters and little bits of chemical that's legal now, to make it grow, make it bloom. I don't do any of that. And I take pride in the fact that not only do I make my compost or I buy from a farmer that already has compost, I even pick the caterpillars off. I trim, I do everything. I put nothing in it that doesn't need to be in it, that has no man-made anything in it. And I take pride in that. And to all you other growers out there that do the same, God bless you, because you are the healers and we are the healers when it comes to this plant right here. But folks, you are wasting your money in the way that you smoke. So I'm just here to tell you and show you, not tell you what to do, but just show you, or even you think about or consider a more economical way to enjoy the plant without having to spend so much money, especially if you're the type of person that has to come up on money just to buy this plant. No one should have to do that. This is a gift from God, and it's a shame that it's even the prices that they are, but hey, that's how the world turns. We know about economics and supply and demand. But this cavi cone I made, I'm preparing for 420. And when I made the cavi cone, I said, oh, let me test it. Let me taste it, in the cavi cone. And I like cavi cones. These are made by Raw. I feel like you can go organic on what you're smoking your plant in, then you are getting the true medicinal purposes of the plant. Adding tobacco or cigar to it, those things are fads. Even some of the leaves are a little bit too strong for the lungs to handle along with this plant, and it's not going to be healing. If you're looking for the healing properties of this plant or protection, against taking ill, then you want to go as natural as possible using raw organic papers, smoking it in a bong or in a pipe. Those are ways that you can get the full medicinal purpose of this beautiful plant right here. But folks, when you smoke, this right here will last me probably a week or two because of the way that I'm going to tell you that I smoke it. Now, I took one puff. I inhaled, I, tasted it, let it just sit in my mouth and, kind of hold your breath and just let it just linger, linger and then slowly blow it out. Slowly blow it out. And you could savor it all. Then, next thing I knew, as always, I'm a light smoker, even though I'm a grower, but I don't like a whole lot of smoke. So, just a little bit of smoke gives me a full, complete charge or high or whatever you like to call it. That was 3 hours ago, and I'm just now balancing back out to a non-euphoric state. So now 3 hours later, I'll go and I'll take another puff and do the same thing. And taking in the marijuana slow and steady, 1 to 5 times, depending on your tolerance, is really all you need. You take in a drag. You let it sit and you blow it out. And that's all you need to do. Then you wait. You wait. Before you know it, you're doing something different. You done put the joint down. Or if it's a habit for you to keep smoking, do that and then sit the joint down and walk away. And I bet you start doing something else before you know it. You know how time flies when you're having fun. And you know it, you think about it, you're going to come back and your ganja's going to be there waiting for you again. And you could do that with the eighth. And, if you smoke more than an eighth a day, you getting up there, that's kind of a lot. But you can smoke an eighth or half of that in a day and be able to save an eighth for 2 days. So, do the math. Some of these eighths are really expensive out here. My phone's ringing. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with y'all. Just think about it, particularly if you're feeling like I'm smoking too much. Or sometimes if you smoke, you can only get so high. And if you're smoking too much, sometimes that can lead into paranoia because you have just bombarded, your lungs with all of this smoke inside you. You don't need that much smoke in your lungs to get the medicinal purposes or to feel a euphoric feeling of relaxation with this plant. So just think about that, Some people, if you can't start and stop, then maybe you need to try to go within and think about going within to find out why you need to have that much smoke. Why do you need to keep the activity going? Because you're not going to get any higher. It's only so high you can get. But anyway, peace and namaste to everyone. 420's coming up. Y'all have a wonderful 420. And show love, be love, give love. I love you all. Peace.